You're watching Guude defense. You're watching Guude defense. You're watching Guude defense.
Hello guys, welcome. MindCrack. Here for torching, so you guys can complain that all I do is place torches on the server. Don't even make videos. Just don't. Just stop. Please don't talk to me because all you do is place torches and it's boring and, well, I'm sorry. I'll just stop. You guys are right. I'm not gonna stop though. In fact, I'm gonna place torches twice as many days now. It's gonna be like, in fact, I'm gonna do like a 7-day series where all I do, in fact, it's gonna get even worse. I'm not gonna run the border. I'm just gonna do this. So how's it going, guys? For 7 days, 8 days a week, I will do that, and you can't stop me. Oh yeah, this thing. So here we are. Here's the border. Where is it? 448. I didn't look to see where it was last week. It's somewhere over here. It's about 10 blocks away. You know the drill. You know how it works. Last couple weeks, I've had subject matters to talk about, because like something will happen in the news or Minecraft related news, and well, that's what I must talk about. And I don't have that this week. It's great. I don't have anything to talk about. It's not Tuesday. I failed you there. I've been so damn busy recently, it is not even funny. How's my armor looking? Okay. My sword's not looking so hot. I might need to be concerned about the life of my sword. You know, I thought about, oh, look at that little guy. I thought about coming on last week after. Are you? He's climbing the world border. And doing a better job of lighting up over here, because I don't think I don't think I've been successful in lighting this area up. I think I've probably, oh, I don't want to mess with him, little fucker. I think I probably lost more torches to explosions than I've placed. I see an enchanted bow up here around the corner. Alright, this little bastard's not going to give up, is he? Oh, he's got an arrow. Adorable. Thank you. So yeah, this week, I don't know, let's talk about some real life stuff. So, for the last, how long now? It's over a month. The last, like, 6 to 8 weeks or so, we've been working on buying a recording studio. I haven't talked about it at all because it's a long process. Ooh, look at this guy off in the corner here. I mean, anytime you're going to buy real estate, it's a long process, right? And I haven't bought real estate in a long time. Let's see here. How old am I now? 33. Yeah, almost, well, no, not 20 years, but more than 10. And I was really young and naive then, so it's a lot of a different process. So here's the deal. You know that story I told you guys a long time ago, where me and my cousin went and we robbed the local convenience store? Well, we didn't rob it. We broke in the middle of the night and stole nothing and then left. Well, that building is for sale now, and so was the house next door. Both were owned by this guy that, you know, lived around here for forever, and whenever he died, his sister got it, and then she died, and her cousin got it. I've told the story a few times to different people, and I'm trying to remember the order. But like, then she died, and like her nephew got it or something. So like, it's changed hands like 3 times. No, actually, wait, the last person got it is a woman. So I guess there was a nephew, and then she got it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Some woman in Virginia owns the home now. She's never seen it. She also owns the commercial building, and she's never seen it either, so she doesn't really know much about it. The reason why it's been this long, drawn-out process is the woman that lives in the home is a hoarder, apparently. Well, I say apparently because before today I didn't get to see the scope of what exactly what level hoarder she was. Today was the home inspection, as well as like termite inspection, all that type of stuff for both the home and the commercial building. We don't really need a home, but it's not stopped me from buying them in the past either, I guess. The only reason why we're gonna buy the home is because with both properties, it just makes sense price-wise, because you get a much better deal for buying both. And also, I don't necessarily want a home right beside what's going to be my recording studio open for sale. Ooh, that's pretty. It's not a cave in there. So yeah, this morning at 9 o'clock we got the home inspector and the termite inspector and all that stuff was there to look over both properties. The commercial building's in great shape. It's a brick building. It's really big. It's got these really big rooms. It's gonna be perfect for things like mail time. I'm gonna move all my computer equipment up there. I can set up multiple machines for rendering. So that I can, constantly rendering, uploading. It's literally right beside the internet node. So I've already talked with the internet company about a business account there with multiple lines. So everything is really, really, really perfect. Like I want it more than I think I've wanted anything in a long time, because it will change the way I do YouTube, basically. Which is weird, like I said, I've always said this all started as a hobby, but it's definitely progressed to this thing that's way bigger than that now, and I guess it's about time I buckle down a little bit more on the business side of it. So something like this will allow that. There's an audio media school nearby, and I went and talked to them last year about interns, and that is something they do have an internship program, and I do fit the qualifications to get an intern from someplace like this, but I didn't really want them coming to my house, so I just kind of threw that idea away. But if I have a space like this, it's something that would make sense. I can easily have people come over and work on a daily basis, that type of stuff. I mean, the potential is pretty much limitless. Well, I guess I should say limitless, but there's a lot of potential here because I can, the things like mail time obviously come back. If I have the house next door, I could easily have like MindCrackers come visit. I mean, I could now. They could stay with me or whatever. But it'd just be a lot easier this way. Just lots of things. Could easily, like I've looked into screen printing machines. Could easily do our own merchandise from inside of there. Stuff like that. I'm not necessarily going to do all of these things or any of these things. And I don't even necessarily know for sure I'm going to get the property because, like I said, today was the first day we've actually got to see inside the house. And I didn't get to see far inside the house because it was exactly what you're imagining. And I had hoped and prayed. I had just hoped beyond hope that when they said hoarder, they didn't mean what you see on TV. Because the woman, like I said, the woman in Virginia that owns the place, she hadn't seen the interior, she didn't know anything, she just knows that the neighbors say the woman's a hoarder. And I'd kind of been doing like my own like little snooping around, checking things out, asking, because there's a convenience store across the street too, and I went and talked to the owners of the convenience store, and they said, yeah, she eats there every day, and because she said she can't get into her kitchen, so it's like, well, that's a bad sign. So anyways, we got there today with all the inspectors. My wife was there and everything. And so I told the lady, well, we're here. We want to see inside the house. Today was the day we were told that you would be gone from the premise completely, even though I see you're still here. I try to be really nice because, I understand that the type of things that make people hoard, it isn't like they just want a lot of shit and they love living that way. I understand that, it's not... It's a mental condition that leads to this type of behavior, and so I wasn't there to like shit on the woman or anything. I mean, she has enough of that in her house already. Oh, that was just mean. But like I mean, and just for an example, like she said, oh, I'm getting ready to move, so all my stuff's out, so just don't mind the mess. But it's like, no, we know, come on. But didn't say anything. So anyways, she said that she's supposed to be out by the 1st. The home inspector wasn't able to really do anything in as far as a proper inspection because we couldn't get in the house. So right now, basically the way the contract has worked with us, myself and the realtor and etc. is there's a period of time where they're supposed to have her evicted, the house cleaned up, and I can get in and take a look. And during that time period, I mean, because we've already made an offer and they've countered and back and forth and all that stuff's already happened. But in the event that we decide we don't want everything after we've seen inside the house, we can still back out for a period of time and no money lost or anything like that. Or we could just take the commercial building. I'm pretty confident that we're going to take the commercial building for sure. Just because, like I said, it's so perfect for everything I do and everything I inspire to do. Inspire's not the right word. Aspire doesn't sound right. Aspire, that sounds like a little tower. Expire. Expire. It's expire. That's what it is. Everything I expire to do. Milk's going bad. What? Hey guys, what's going on in here? What you up to? That creeper doesn't know. Aw. This is a cool little place. It's like not quite a cave. It's like we're in a cave, but it's like a tree and stuff. It's pretty neat. I don't really like talking about stuff before it's final because, you know, for all I know, you know, all this could fall through and then none of it ever happen. So I generally don't try to talk about stuff that I don't think is going to happen. But I'm feeling pretty confident, you know, and I'm really excited about it. So hopefully all this works itself out. But yeah, like I said, the home inspector couldn't really get in, so we're gonna go back on the 1st and hope that you know, she's moved out. I talked to the realtor some today. And you know, when I bought my house in South Carolina, I didn't have a buyer agent. It was just me and, you know, a friend of mine, and we went together and bought a house. And so this is the first time I've ever had a buyer agent in a real estate transaction. And so apparently how this works is whenever and I found this very hard to believe. I had to have this explained to me multiple times before I would accept it as fact. And I still find it very hard to believe. So a buyer agent, so like, okay, let's say I'm a real estate agent and I sell houses, right? I'm not a buyer's agent. I don't represent buyers. I represent people trying to sell their homes. So I'm going to make a cut of whatever that house sells for. Now, if the buyer has a buyer's agent, as the seller, I'm going to split part of that cut with the buyer agent. Like, just let that sink in. So the buyer of a home doesn't necessarily need a buyer's agent. The buyer's agent is there to make sure, because technically, a lot of times what happens is the real estate agent that's selling the home, well, no, basically represent both people. You know, they'll talk to the buyer and the seller, but they're obviously representing the seller of the house more so than anything, right? If you blow up, that's just cheating, because I'm nowhere near you. But with the, you know, obviously the buyer agent's there to make sure, you know, the buyer doesn't get screwed in the whole deal. But then he takes a cut of the seller's profits. I mean, the seller agent profits. And to me, that just seems like it's open to collusion. And when I told my buyer agent that, I think I offended him a little bit. Like, I would never be dishonorable in the business sense. And I was like, I wasn't saying you're a dirty, you know, con man or anything, but it really is, like, how can no one see this? It's so open to collusion. Like, I might as well get my degree, or not my degree, my license as a buyer agent, right? You just sell houses, or buy houses, or help people buy houses, so that I can make lots, I mean, or just buy your own houses and get, you know, basically get a cheaper deal, because now you're getting a cut of the profit, or a cut of what the amount of money that was given to you, basically. So yeah, that's how buyer agents work. I don't know if I explained it very well. Hopefully you understand. It's weird to me. So yeah, I wonder if there's a bed in the. Oh, you want to shoot you in the face so hard? Man, he dropped a thing. Please be. Oh, god damn it! Man, I knocked him on top of that tree. Yeah. Let's see, there's a bed up here. Jesus, who lit this up? Who was on charge of Torch Tuesday whenever this got lit up? Come on, let there be a bed up here. But there's not. If there's sheep at least, I can make a bed. Do they make multiple silos? How do I get in this place? Come on now. Is there no way in? Come on, let there be a bed. Well, I'm gonna make a bed. I'm gonna murder these sheep to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of all of that. I don't know. I don't know. Like the guy that went under the house, you could see, you know, there's obviously structural damage from the woman being a hoarder and stuff like that. So those are all our concerns. But the price, I don't know. The price seems okay, even like putting all of this into account. So I don't know. The land's in a really good spot and all that. So I don't know. It's kind of up in the air, but I'm very hopeful that that's gonna work out and it will increase my productivity tenfold. I mean, just being able to what the hell are you? I was about to say, why are you not burn? Just being able to record any hour of the day, you know, just go down the street, because it's not far away from my house either. House, torch by a torch. So you know, just basically, you know, I will start working a set of. Oh, I mean, I already work a set of hours. But if I need to do something and, you know, it doesn't work well with whatever my wife and daughter are doing, it won't be as big of a deal. You know, a lot of times they're on the other end of the house right now, just trying to be quiet while I'm working. When they could be running around making tons of noise, you know, terrifying and traumatizing the cats. So, you know, that's my goal, is to get out of the house when it comes to work, because it is frustrating for me too. You know, I'm trying to do something and just can't. It's impossible sometimes. So having a place that's dedicated for work will be very nice, very nice. Oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah, and can do so much more, just so much more. It was after it was a convenience store, it was a daycare for a few years, and so there's a kitchen in the back and stuff. And I was looking at that somewhat today, and I kind of thought about setting up, you know, an area for cooking type shows too. So I don't know what all I'm gonna do. You know, depending on the type of employees I can find and stuff like that, I should be able to increase my productivity significantly with this, and, you know, basically push off tedious type tasks. Like last week, I decided to time myself every time I was gonna upload a thumbnail. You know, add a thumbnail to my video, upload a thumbnail, or schedule one of my videos. That's all I was doing. I wasn't, you know, anything else. It's like, this is all something any monkey could do. 4 hours, you know, and that's not a lot of time, but it is. You know, if you technically work just 40 hours, you know, that's 10% of your week. So yeah, just like stupid shit like that would be so great to be outsourced to someone else to handle. Another thing is, if I have multiple lines, I can be uploading multiple videos at once. Right now, I run into the issue that I am uploading a video 24/7 almost. And I did have a PC that was my render PC, but for some reason it's gotten to the point where if I try to render anything on it, just blue screen. So I'm having to use my game PC right now as my render PC. I mean, I could buy another render PC, I guess, which I intend to do once I have a space. You know, I want to set up a couple machines that's their whole job. They just render and upload. That's all they do. so that I could have, Jesus H. Christ. So I could have multiple videos rendering, uploading all the time, and that would mean I could put out more content. Not that I necessarily need to put out more content, but like right now, people are freaking out at me because Space Chickens isn't out or Sims isn't out. Well, here's the thing, and I know I'm sounding angry as I say. I guess I'm getting a little bit angry as I talk about it because I'm frustrated at the situation, not at you guys, but the situation, because there's only so many hours in a day. And so, like, let's say Gary's Mod, we start recording at 3 p.m. and we only finish at 8 p.m. because I have to leave at 8 p.m. Like, for instance, this week I didn't record all the Trouble Terrace Town because we fucked around too much, and we didn't get done in time, and I had to leave at 8 because my daughter's gotta get a bath. It's bedtime stories, all that type of stuff. So anyways, you know, you spend the entire day recording Gary's Mod because I have to be there. It's group content, right? I don't set that schedule. I'm doing whatever it's good for all of us. And then, so now I got to render and upload all that shit. So my PC's done. It's done for the day. It's going to be rendering and uploading the rest of the night. So Monday's done. No single player content time on Monday. It can't be done. Tuesday, this is Tuesday right now. And that's the thing, too. You guys are like, why don't you upload Torch Tuesday on Tuesday? Well, the reason why is because generally, all I'm doing Monday night is rendering and uploading fucking Gary's Mod. So there isn't time to run around and place torches. The last couple weeks I did, because we had Gary's Mod, like, I don't remember exactly how the last couple weeks differed, but I had more time somehow, so I was able to put up both. Oh, what it was is generally what we do too is we record just enough. So like like today, for instance, the Trouble in Terrorist Town that went up on Tuesday today, we recorded yesterday on Monday, so I had to have that up today. What it was the last couple weeks is we had recorded one extra, so I didn't have to make sure I had an extra day in there to render and upload. Tuesday is a day that has generally been like single player, family time, all that type of stuff. So that's the other issue too. Like on the days I don't have group content, there's only 2 of those days that I don't have group content right now, and those are the times when I need to spend some family time. So yeah, it's just hard to find the time, and I can't really miss the group content. So then any day there's group content to be recorded, it just takes up so much of the time on my PC to render and upload those videos. So if I had these render PCs, that's all they did was render and upload videos on, and I've had multiple lines because I'm gonna have a business account with 5 lines, and I'm not compromising my internet either. So yeah, that's just one of the goals. I probably shouldn't be telling you guys all of this stuff right now because, like I said, it's still going to be probably a month or more. I mean, like, for instance, right now, the due diligence period, where the woman needs to be out and all that ends the end of October. We're supposed to close October 31st, but I think that's going to be extended based on what happened today because we were supposed to do all the home inspection and everything today, and we weren't able to do that. So, yeah, I don't think this will be a thing until sometime in November at this rate. And so people are going to be asking now, like, what's going on? And I shouldn't have. I messed up. I've messed up. So yeah, there's all of that. I've been looking at laptops the last couple of days because I have a lot of traveling in my life. And that's the other thing with group content is, like, for instance, Paul's has got, his wedding come up, so we're all going to try to record extra Gary's Mod because he's going to be gone for 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, something like that. And there's always something like that in someone's life that's going on, like PAX. Right before PAX, we also had those guys that were going to something, what the hell was it? Insomnia. So we had a double whammy, for lack of a better word, going on there where we had to record content for them and for us because we're going to be going to PAX. They're going to be going to Insomnia. So yeah, a lot of these things happen, and I'm about to have to go to Vancouver for an unknown period of time. And yeah, I've been kind of stressed about that because I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. I don't know. It's sometime this month. Well, not this month, but this in October. Yeah, I don't know. I'll know more soon, hopefully. But yeah, I don't know, I've been looking at laptops, trying to decide if I want to buy another laptop. And the answer is no, I don't want to buy another laptop. Like, I know the answer to that question, but I feel like it's a necessity, and that makes me sad. Let's see if there's anything in here. I've been bitter ever since Kurt found that spawner. I feel like I need to find a spawner and a saddle so I can have a horse. I wonder if I could do Tours Tuesday on a horse. For the horse. Oh, look at all these guys. These guys come from a spawner? By chance? Really appreciate it if you did. I don't think he did. He's a big asshole. My wife and daughter went out of town this last weekend. I was going to try to record a bunch of bulk Sims and stuff like that, but then a bunch of stuff came up, and I wasn't able to do that, and so that was unfortunate. There's a couple guys in here. You coming from a spawner by chance? Big spawn? And one of these times I'm going to run up on a spawn on the edge border. I'm not going to be able to get to it. I'm going to be butthurt as hell. And you guys are going to tell another MindCracker he's going to get to it first. I'll be really butthurt. Alright. Yeah. I don't even want to think about having to build a laptop. And, like, the other thing is, like, stuff like Mario Kart and, Destiny. I'd have to bring my consoles with me, too. Which would be pretty lame. I don't know. These are, like, some serious first world problems, man. I guess it's about time for another Guude Bitches About Television. So Under the Dome did its season finale last night. I wish it was the series finale, because that show's still a big pile of shit. After I talked about it with you guys last time, I tried to, like, convince myself that there wasn't a book. And I have to say, the show's a lot better when you're able to do that. But I'm not going to talk about that show a lot. Let's just move right on. So as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Survivor. The season premiere of Survivor is coming up tomorrow night, Wednesday, the 24th. And they're doing Blood vs. Water again. And I don't know how I feel about that. Just like our UHCs, I like that we switch it up each time. It's always something different. And I think what it is, the potential for Blood vs. Water was pretty damn good. And I think they got really lucky with the first season with the way some of the stuff played out. The way that some of the idols were traded with family members and stuff like that. I think it went better than they even thought it was going to go. And I think they saw that. And I think it was the first time in a long time the show kind of felt like it was back to its original roots. At least for me as a viewer, that's what it felt like. And I've seen every season. So I think they found something, and they recognized they had found something that was good, and they want to just try to harness that gold, I think. But I don't know that they're going to see a continued success. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we're gonna have to see, right? Because it had a lot of potential last season, so it could be really good. Another show, while I'm on the subject of reality TV, and this one's very loosely related to this genre of television shows. There's a new show on Fox, I believe it is, called Utopia. And that show's a pile of shit. And I'm sad by this because I had a lot of hopes for this show being good. Man, I'm excited about all this cave stuff that's opening up here as I go around this map today. So the premise for Utopia is a group of people, 15 or more or less, let's say 15, all are separated from civilization, and they create their own civilization. They're kind of under a dome. Not really, not legitimately under a dome, even though the icon for the show would lead you to believe that they are. And this show's been hyped for over a year as like this big social experiment and all this. Well, it's a bunch of bullshit. The whole show's a bunch of bullshit, man. I mean, what do you expect? It's quote-unquote reality TV, right? And I still think that there are some still, like, reality TV shows that are legitimately real, quote-unquote. I still feel like Survivor does a really good job of not... I mean, they did a way better job originally. You know, like when you see, like, Mike fall in the fucking fire, man. That shit wasn't scripted, you know? When a man's face is melted off, you know the shit's real. But, you know, now you can definitely tell, oh, where'd these chickens and pig come from that's wandering in the jungle? Oh, right, I played Minecraft. Chickens spawn in the jungle. No, okay. I mean, there are wild chickens, right? But yeah, we know better. We know that these chickens that, you know, have wandered right into their camp didn't just show up in the wild jungle and wander into their camp. Now, Mike chased a wild boar and killed it with... Did he end up killing it? Yeah, he definitely killed it. And that shit was legit, too, man. That was back when the show was real, right? But, you know, it's changed. It's definitely changed. But it's still... I still think it's as close to a legitimate reality that we have on TV right now. Hey, man, I made my way around. This was a quick win this week. But, yeah, this Utopia show... It is a big pile of fuck. It's the best way I know to describe it, man. It's terrible. And I'm just going to keep watching it, too, because it's just the worst experience of my life, and I need something to bitch about. Not really, but I'm still kind of, like, waiting for the moment they run out of money, and they get all emo about it, and I just want to kind of laugh at their misfortune, I guess. But it's not a good show. It is not a good show. I will have you all know. It is not a good show. So check it out. If you would like to be disappointed like me. It's pretty sad, actually. I think bringing a bed along was a pretty smart idea. I think that helped everything a lot. So I think I'm going to bring a bed again next week. If I keep doing these. I don't know. You guys have become really emotional about the fact that I don't have time to do anything else on here, and I do still make time to run around and put torches down and talk to you guys each week. Some people would rather I'd not do that, and so I might just stop, because I don't need to do this. I don't need your shit. Seriously though, I don't need your shit. I think that's all I really want to. Oh, okay. No, TV. I need to do a whole episode about TV, because Peter Cabaldi, did I get that right? Cabaldi? Sounds right. Is a great doctor. I just want to say that. I was skeptical. I'm always am when the doctor changes. But I'm sold. I'm sold so much. I can't even stand it. I'm so sold on him as the doctor. Thank you, everyone that made that happen. I know none of you are listening, but thank you. Because it's good. Oh, BTC replaced... Okay, I'm a liar. What the fuck? BTC replaced the stuff with blaze rods in here. So, that's really cool. And it means I have to go have to cosmate trees. I do get on from time to time during the week and cut trees. But I don't have to anymore. In fact, there's trees aren't even up here now. There's no... I didn't replant them last time. So. Yep. Oh, this is all new and fancy. I like this better. Oh, look at all those shovels. But yeah. Doctor Who, good. And also, I watched Gotham last night. Last night was season premiere Gotham, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna like that show. I really like the guy that got to play the Penguin. I don't know why. He's kind of an asshole, but so is the Penguin. So maybe that's why I like him. Is that a notch apple? That is a... Why the fuck do I have a notch apple? Oh, that's right. I made 2 before we fucked the wither. Right. I forgot about that. I should go feed it to a horse. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I appreciate you guys watching as always. I don't know what's going on with my single player stuff right now. Like I said, I've been really busy with just lots of stuff. It's not just... some of the stuff I talked about today. There's other things that are going on. They're taking up a lot of my time right now, and I'm doing the best I can. That's the only thing I can say. Do the best I can, man. So I'm not done with Space Chickens. I uploaded an episode of that today, actually, that I recorded over the weekend. And I'm not done with The Sims. I did want to do Sims every day, but I've got behind, so I'm going back to every other day. We'll see what happens. If I get a big backlog again, I'll go back to every day, you know. But hopefully I can keep it every other day. And I think that's about it for this week. So I can't jump up here anymore. I was just, oh, it's because I was on the top of the flower pot before I did it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
The sand's kind of wet a little bit. Sand ain't wet. All right, I think over here will be good. Near water and everything. All right, so let's see here. I think I have it turned off right now. Ooh, that's a weird sound. Have a snack while we wait. Takes a while to burn that block up, doesn't it? Like we should just like get a little campfire going here. Oh man. Hey, block. Burn. Alright, that seemed okay. That didn't seem too dangerous. Now let's try, oh yeah. Oh good God! Jesus Christ! It burns the sand and everything, man! Woo! On a fiery blaze, man! That is no joke. Okay, so that's what new fire looks like. We want to actually go to the new fire, but right now we want to give everyone a chance to get their builds and everything updated to where it's safe, and that's the price you may pay. So you may lose everything if you don't have, you know, a safe build. But for right now, until we will get a chance to update their stuff, we're gonna have normal fire. 1.3 fire is basically what we got right now. So everything is safe, and you guys don't have to worry.